I saw these pictures of Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
And they make me really mad. Bob Dylan, listen, he's the kind of guy that's handsome in retrospect. I don't buy this. He was people are like, he was really cute. I'm like, he was successful and he's weird and quirky, and now you go, that's handsome.
You're right. The success made him handsome. As far as those kind of movies go, what throws me is the teeth are always too nice.
Yeah.
Always. I've seen it in Holocaust movies. You'll see the prisoners and their teeth are
veneer.
perfect.
Yeah. They're just like,
and you're like,
you're not a game show host.
Was this what the Nazis they were experimenting with? Just the perfect set of teeth?
That's it. Goebbels was like, him and Mengele are going,
what if we give them the perfect teeth? we can practice our dentistry on the Jews.
We'll make them that kind of white Hitler would have liked.
The government actually issues certificates to Native people declaring them a certain amount of Native blood. It's called a CDIB.
You use that piece of paper to what?
You use that piece of paper to access certain benefits. In the state of Michigan, for example, if you are a quarter, you can get your college paid for.
Is that number fluctuate per state?
Well, not all states allow that. I don't know like the whole list.
You don't know. You don't know the rules.
I don't have the menu of like options.
The way you know the age of consent in every state is different. You know? Ultimately, with Elizabeth Warren, what was the conclusion?
She's not Native. She's
okay.
like no.
Again, I didn't look into it deeply. No. My fear is that I was going to be like, well, is she? And you'd be like, well, she says she is, so fuck you. Like, of course. I'm a big, everyone, okay.
This isn't a test. Like, you're not going to get... So, this is the other third rail of Native discourse. This is like...
It sounds like a lot of third rails. It sounds very tricky.
It's oops, all third rails.
What was the production that you're scared pictures will leak from someday?
This would have been 2002 in central Indiana. The play was called Tea House of the August Moon, and it was an all Japanese cast, but there was not one Japanese person in it. We did it in Japanese.
Do you remember some of your lines?
I'm not gonna say any of my lines. There was tape.
No! All right. We gotta file some police reports.
And there were live goats. I remember there were live goats.
Beyond
they got live goats, but not one live Japanese person to be in the show.
Someone was like, "Crazy Stupid Love, that's a great rom-com," and three of the four of us were like, "Yeah, it is." And then John Marco was like, "I don't think so."
I didn't really like it. Remember, I saw it on my birthday, and earlier that day, my dad had surprised me. His secretary called and said, "Your dad's coming up to Philly to surprise you on your birthday," which is like the last thing I wanted. And then we got a Philly cheesesteak, and we were outside, and my dad, after we ate it, he patted my tummy and he said, "Put on a couple pounds there, huh, son?" And I like lost it. And I said to my dad, "I'm going to throw myself into the street and myself now." Someone asked me, "How old were you?" And I was like, "Well, I know for sure because it was my birthday. I was 21.
I was like, wait a minute. So on your 21st birthday, your dad surprised you. You had Philly cheesesteak. He called you fat. You threatened to kill yourself. And then you went and watched Crazy Stupid Love. Yeah, no wonder you fucking hate that movie, man. You had a terrible 21st birthday party.
And I was like, Crazy Stupid Love wasn't that good. Doesn't it make you feel fat and want to kill yourself? You're like, I have to film a new promo. My idea, it's called the Leaning In Tour, and this is the third leg of the Leaning In Tour. I'm going to be at a gym. I'm working on my lean. And then every time I lean, though, little bit of that third leg shows the penis.
Yeah.
And I blur it out. So in that box...
Wait, you're faking it? You're not using your own dick?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't think their shorts short enough. I've looked high and low.
I don't have the budget for a special effects team.
I love imagining you trying out shorts and also like filming it to be like, can I see that? Nope, can't see that.
That's not going to play at all.
Come on, baby. Oh, is it? Oh, all right.
God.
Whoa.
First of all, I also don't want it to be too big. I'm not trying to like brag in the promo.
You're trying to make it seem real.
Yeah, I want it to be like...
I mean, it's almost like you should make it too big so that people are like, well, obviously...
yeah.
This is like you're trying to fake having just a regular size penis.
So the whales have penises.
Yes.
Yeah.
But wait.
They think the Loch Ness Monster, when the Loch Ness Monster was like a whale.
But they're all growers, right? Because when you see them swimming around, you don't see those big penises.
Whales have a genital sheath where everything is inside of like an internal sheath so that they're streamlined, because a cock would slow them down.
Yeah.
A big old dick would slow them down in the water, and so they've evolved to have the cock on the inside.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps has this too.
Michael Phelps has.
They found a video.
Yeah, two humpback whales.
Humpback whales, two guys having sex.
Yeah.
You only watch it on their OnlyFans.
That joke was a fluke.
The two humpbacks that were both males.
Yeah.
Where was the one put in the other thing?
He was either just humping the other whale or he was sliding his into the other male's genital sheath.
Oh my God, he was docking? Were they both enjoying the sex?
I think that there's no way for us to know for sure. Some people were...
Mysteries of the universe.
Actually, while I was being bullied, I met my childhood best friend. He actually came up to me in the hallway and he said to me, "Hey, I heard everybody hates you."
Wow.
We like bonded over singing and became quick friends. We made a YouTube channel together. I was also in love with him and he was deep in the closet, and so I would do anything.
I was going to ask, the moment he said, "I hear everyone hates you," in my mind immediately, knowing just that, I was like, he's gay. To be able to approach a girl at that age and like be kind of witty or something, there has to be something not interested in them to be that smooth.
Yeah.
If I was into a girl, I'd be like, "So I hear I love you." Oh shit. So you had feelings. There was no move made, or?
Oh, I confessed my love to him all the time, and he would be like, "Stop."
He'd be like, "Stop," and you'd be like, "In the name of love." Yes, I'm very excited to have you.
Thanks for having me.
I've been a fan for a long time. When you book these kind of studios, they say there's the one camera option. And then there's the multi-camera option. I said, let's do the one camera. And then Paige said, "What if he does a trick?" And I said, "Motherfucker, now we got to get the multi-cam." So just putting that out there in the universe. No pressure for you, but this did cost $10,000 more to get multi-angles.
I do have this is an audible trick. Everybody listening, think of a number from 1 to 10. Just keep it quiet in your head. Now multiply that number by 9. Add those 2 digits together. So if your number was 11, you'd add 1 plus 1. So now you have a new number. Now subtract 5 from this number and take this new number corresponding to a letter in the alphabet. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. And now take this letter in the alphabet and think of a country that starts with that letter. Now think of the second letter of that country and think of an animal. And that's there's no elephants in Denmark.
I think I did it wrong. I've never been in an Uber with someone that assumes your political beliefs and you don't have the heart to
oh my God, yeah.
Dissuade them of their notions. Because I've been in that, I mean, many times been told things about the Jews that I...
What did they say?
Really?
Yeah, just like the Jews do this or that, or...
That's never happened.
You're the one saying it to the Uber driver.
You've never heard an N-bomb?
No.
From a white guy?
Oh my God, I would be shocked.
I gotta stop opening with asking them to say it. I will say that.
The way we cower to Trader Joe's, that place doesn't make sense to me.
Preach.
People are losing their minds. They get in there, they lose all sense of dignity. They're cutting in line. They just put a cart there, leave their child there, go grocery shopping for 45 minutes.
Whenever I go there, I just end up with snacks. I never end up with real food.
Of course you don't.
It's like the most delicious almonds I've ever tasted, but like there's no fucking broccoli.
So much stuff is pre-made there that now when I go to a regular grocery store, it's like if I went to a furniture store and it was just 2x4s.
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know what to do with any of this. I go to grocery stores now. I'm overwhelmed. 'Cause I'm like, can someone put it in a bag?
Yeah.
And I just shake it and open 2 things and it's done.
I went to Trader Joe's last night. Dinner, I opened 6 plastic bags. I put everything into the bowl. That was dinner.
Delicious?
It's okay.
I got one of those emails where it's a hacker and they're like, "We have a video jerking off."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, I have 60. What is this,
Yeah.
a competition?"
My thing is like, the one time I got that, is my initial thought was like, there's no way it's a video of me jerking off. It's a video of me laying flat. The monitor of the computer, like.
Are you using your laptop on your chest and you're jerking around the laptop so you can get right up to the porno?
Yeah.
This is the laptop.
Yeah.
Show me. You're putting it there? That's crazy.
Why?
I have it to the left.
I don't have a specific thing every time. I'm just saying.
But if you need to change videos, you got to go.
Psychopath. I'm a long person. If it's here, I can do this with my.
I always see it in front of me. You're just reaching. Can you not find it? You're patting around and you have to lower the screen with your head?
What do you mean you can't find your penis?
Conan, for example. How many jokes would you write for each day?
Between 25 to 40. It would also depend on the news stories. Sometimes the news stories are so great, you're like, they're falling out of you, the jokes, you know? Other days, you know, there's a mass shooting. You're like...
And then it's like, many.
Cancel the guests. We have an all mono hour. Then you're like Googling penis to see if there's any penis studies. You know what I mean? When there's some bottom of the barrel days.
So I always struggled with roast battles. What do you think people said about me? What do you think their main target was?
You're gay.
Yes.
You're
and
annoying.
Okay, that's enough. I did a roast with Anthony Passaretti way back in the day, and he said that I got a job on CBS's Blue Bloods because they needed someone to make Donnie Wahlberg look like a good actor.
Oh. Okay.
And that hurt because I think that could be true. People call me gay, and I never figured out how to fully ride it, because in one way I thought like, oh, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gay. I'm the gayest. Like I'll be even gayer.
Which way do you go? Do you shoot the moon, or do you counter with like I fucked your girlfriend or whatever? Like,
well, I tried both. I said I fucked your dad. The one thing that worked with you is I said JP is 6'7", I'm 6'4". We're like the Twin Towers because this is probably going to end with us going down on each other.
I also don't remember 9/11, so can we curse? Are we on?
What are you talking about?
It's TikTok.
Look at this goody
I don't know.
two shoes. Of course you can fucking curse on the comedy podcast.
Okay, I don't remember 9/11 because that's how tight my pussy is.
Let me tell you about it. It was I was in history class.
Me too.
Every class was history class that day, brother.
And then the next day they held school, and they acted like it was like most schools canceled, but they were like, we decided actually we should come together. And as a kid, you're like, come on, can we can't get snow days or 9/11 days? Give me a break. I remember there was an even younger kid. He had 2 toy planes for some reason. He was like making jokes with his friend, like meow, meow, meow. And I went up. I was a little bit of a teacher's pet too, where I went up and I said, that is not funny. And if only I knew that, like, in my 30s, I'd be making 9/11 jokes nonstop on stage for people.
You know what's got to stop? Straight girls coming up to gay guys being like, oh my God, let me guess, you're gay? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, of course you are. Why is everybody so hot? Like, why can't we just get one? Actually, I have a gay friend. Can I introduce you? And it's a fucking troll from under a bridge. And I'm like, all about it's the same. Every straight girl is always like, let me guess. You're gay. And then she goes, I actually have a gay friend. I think you would really like him. And they show me a picture of like Schmeagol. And I'm like,
when they say, let me guess you're gay, you should just start telling them how many females you finger black.
yeah. The number one thing is the worst. It's like, I know gay people. And I'm gonna introduce you, and then they show you a picture of
one more thing.
They show you a picture of Frankie Grande, and I'm like, I'm good. Drag him for you, Frankles.